The Lazy Trio! What's up guys and welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. Last night we had the 6.2 PTR patch notes come out and I'm here today with Big Matty and we're going to go through it and have a look and see what's what.
What's going on everyone? Thanks for having me, Mr. Peon.
That's okay my friend. So, we're going to scroll down and going to have a look. Okay. First thing at the top, new continent, zone unlocked, the invasion of Tanan jungle. Well, that's been a while coming, hasn't it?
Seems so, you know, we went through there, last year?
Yeah, it was in the
beta. It's been taunting us on the mount, on the map. I don't know if anyone's tried to get in there. I know I have.
Yeah, you get that eye, don't you, from Khadgar.
Access to the zone is unlocked by constructing a shipyard.
Yeah, what do you think about that? How's that going to work?
My biggest issue that has been with the garrison in general, the shipyard and stuff, is how un-alt friendly it is.
I know,
so
you're going to
have to get to level 3 on every single one of your characters just to attempt to build a shipyard to do Tanan jungle.
Yeah.
Like, that is a lot of hurdles to get your ult up into there. And I have a lot of fucking ults. So.
Yeah, me too. I think that garrisons possibly should have been in some way account bound from the start and just give us all the plots so we can build each building, because the argument is if garrisons are account bound then you can't have all the buildings.
The other question is, do we have to remove a building to place the shipyard in? Does it have to be replaced, or is it going to be separate to the garrison?
So one thing we'd expect to see that the developers have talked about before was the level 4 garrison, which I've heard about before. So I'm not sure if we'll see anything on these patch notes about it. We'll have to have a look. So naval missions as well.
Yes.
Still in development. There's not much information there.
If it's just more click return in 4 hours, you know, what's the big whoop? There's no difference there. But if you actually get to go out on a boat and shoot people with cannons by saying "arr" or some shit.
New dungeon difficulty, mythic. What are your thoughts here? Something that a lot of people have been asking for.
It's true. My only issue with it'd be so easy just to add like just one extra boss or some additional content to the current dungeons to make it feel mythic. They have the same design approach as McDonald's, where they just use the same shit but add extra patties.
Yeah.
And expect it to sell. You know. I was expecting more of a, hey, it's mythic, so you're going to get some extra mechanics and maybe an extra boss that drops the 700 item level I'm reading here. Yeah. So maybe it drops off an additional boss that comes in. Anything really, just to kind of wet your lips on. But for me, just adding numbers doesn't really add content. That's not content. That's, you know, it's like putting a sheet over your eyes sort of thing, saying, oh, here's your mythic difficulty. We haven't actually done anything. We've just bumped the numbers up.
Yeah. You know? One thing I think is if these are mythic dungeons, they need to be super fucking hard, because with item level 680 gear from the bosses and the end boss that drops item level 700, then doesn't that make, if they're easy enough for heroic raiders to do, then doesn't that make all the previous raid tiers drops kind of irrelevant? Like, what reason?
More importantly, will it be harder than challenge mode?
Yeah. Does that kind of make challenge mode a bit pointless? There might be a section on challenge mode down here.
Oh well, challenge mode you get rolled back down, like you all have the same item level sort of thing. You can't go in there with like really good gear and ruffle stomp it.
Oh yeah, true.
So there's the difference there, but I don't know, it seems so superficial and stuff like that. Even if they added a single, like, I don't know, long-term players remember from Wrath of the Lich King, that sequence of 3 heroic dungeons just before ICC, where you got to see Sylvanas and Arthas, and you're running up the path trying to get away from him, and he's chasing you.
Yeah, they were awesome.
That was friggin' fantastic, and it literally built the hype up for Icecrown Citadel to knowing, like, I was pumped. I'm like, I'm ready to kick this Lich King's ass, like, bring it on.
Yeah.
You know?
Actually, if you read this about the new mythic dungeons, it doesn't actually say that there are actually any new dungeons. Is this just going to be an extra difficulty on top of the dungeons that we already have? Because
Yeah,
Well,
that's how I read it.
That's kind of bullshit because we didn't have enough dungeons to start with, and it's something that everyone kind of wants, and to just give us an extra difficulty with artificial item levels kind of sucks nuts. Alright, what's next? Adventure Guide. I haven't
actually read this one. An evolution of the Dungeon Journal, the Adventure Guide provides a wealth of information on what to see or do for the character. So, I'm not playing, like, Blizzard don't even know how to play their own classes. How the fuck are they going to tell other people to do it?
Yeah, so that's probably going to be kind of useless.
Yeah, anyway, moving on.
Legendary Ring quest line. Finish the Legendary Ring. Legendary. Gotta love that ring. So this kind of suggests to me that this will be the last patch in the expansion. Surely, if it's the end of the Legendary quest line.
Maybe there might be a second one to go with it, like a neck piece. And they forge together and you turn into fucking Goku or some shit. Like, at this point, anything would surprise me. But the fact it's a ring, like at least with the cape, it was sort of visual. A ring?
They couldn't have done anything more boring if they tried.
Like, next they'd be like, legendary t-shirt. You look like the innkeeper. You know, like when does it end? Legendary boots. Fucking, you got like Nike symbols on them because they're selling out and they're getting sponsorship from outside sources now or something.
Yeah, I can understand the legendary weapons, but rings.
But that's the feeling. Like, I'm gonna let you viewers know. I've been playing since vanilla, and when I was playing, I was a little lobby dude, and I was on a little gnome, and I'm running through Stranglethorn Vale, and I see this warrior, and he runs past at the hand of Ragnaros.
Yeah.
I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah, even in Cataclysm, when I saw mages with the legendary staff, I was like, holy shit, it inspires people. It doesn't have to be accessible to everyone. A legendary item, I think, should be legendary, should be rare. So when people see it, it inspires them to try and get it. That's
right, like I got, in vanilla, I got to raid and Nax and stuff, but I never achieved to the point of getting legendaries, but it was always that hope, and sort of that inspiration to do so, and you felt like you were a big part of something. But the fact that they're going with this whole, you can imagine it, right? You're at a preschool and all the kids are playing, and the teacher's trying to be as political as possible so the kids don't fight. They're trying to be politically correct too much, but they should have these items in to give people to aspire to.
Yeah.
And you can call them no-lifers, but the people that actually dedicate so many hours to their game should be rewarded accordingly with legendary items that are sufficient.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Or at least have a chance to get it.
Yeah, God, like I know rogues that to this day camp for the Warglaives.
Yeah.
They're so damn iconic. And as I said before, we were talking iconic names of weapons like, Ash Candy, Arcanine Reaper, Thunder, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. Exactly. But even the epics, the Unstoppable Force, the Immovable Object, the World Destroyer, all those type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But then as the expansions go on, it's just like Great Sword of frigging Flash Fire, item levels 654. Who fucking cares?
No.
It doesn't feel like an item, like something inspired to. The coolest weapon, I have to say, is Black Hand's Mace.
Yeah.
That's I really want that.
I was a fan of the Blade Fist as well. That was kind of cool. But other than that,
there's not a lot of inspirational items, you could say.
No. Next up, general changes. Spirit of Harmony vendors no longer offer restored artifacts. Who fucking cares?
I do, mate. I fucking do.
I fucking do.
I'll go you, mate. This is my Spirit of Harmony vendor. Whoa.
Dark Moon Flare stuff. Dark Moon Fishing. Oh, that content. I can't wait for that.
Oh, God.
Raids and dungeons. Brand new raid. The Hellfire Citadel awaits you with 13 new bosses. 13 new bosses. Now that's a big raid tier.
But it might be winged.
Yeah.
Like Nax, they might have the wings. So you go to your military quarter or whatever else. And if they go that route,
actually.
If they go that route, it won't be too bad.
Yeah.
You can dedicate your progression to certain wings, and you can kind of switch it up and move around. bit of more, instead of the whole kill order that they've been going with for so long. It'd be nice to go back to that symmetrical sort of raid design. But yeah, 13's a lot. 13 is a lot.
I think it has to be winged, really. Like, everyone prefers it to be winged. It's just, it's more practical. It's better for guilds.
Yeah.
Challenge
Other
mode.
than that,
Completing the challenge mode daily now awards you with 680 gear. So there's still an incentive to do it, but that's the same as mythic dungeons. The mythic gear, isn't it?
you actually get more because you get 680 gear just drops and then a 700 at the end.
Yeah.
So
I'd imagine the difficulty's pretty similar. Maybe there's more mechanics in mythic though.
There better be.
Yeah.
As I said, they got to mix it up. They got to add something.
Okay, PvP. This is the part where we really need some content. Let's see what we got. All level 100 characters engaged in PvP combat now have an item level. Okay. Non-PvP gear is scaled. Where the fuck is the new battlegrounds?
Somewhere over here and nowhere.
How is there no new battlegrounds? There's no mention of new PvP content at all.
No season? No, I saw this a mile away, right? The way they're doing the scaling with the PvP items. They don't actually need to release new sets.
No.
When you go do a BG, they can just up your item level according to whatever progression of the fucking game is. I saw this coming when they announced this whole scaling you up sort of thing with the gear.
PvP's already a massive mess, and on top of that, we was all kind of hoping that 6.2 would bring some kind of innovative new PvP feature, because PvPers are leaving left, right and centre, and there's just nothing here from what I can see.
Well, the easiest thing, and I don't know, I speak for myself, but I know a lot of people that would love this. Everyone loves HKs, yeah?
Yeah.
You get 12 kills to 0 and all that stuff. Why not make a deathmatch? Make a BG that is just you first to 50 kills each, 10 on 10. Then you dudes in there with your pocket healers, wrecking face, making videos, sharing content. Everyone's getting excited, and it's just there for fun. Not everything has to be this elitist rated battleground grind, you know.
No.
That's what made PvP fun. Is you go in there with your 6 buddies and you ruffle stomp around as 6 rogues.
Yeah.
You know?
Surely a deathmatch PvP battleground wouldn't be hard to implement.
No, they've already got it in the world.
Just give us a zone to do it in.
Not only that, it's more like if they want to spice it up, you know, Blizzard add unnecessary things all the time. So we'll say we have a giant arena pit, yeah?
Yeah.
And are you familiar with the old gladiatorial style stuff where they have like lions pop up or a chariot comes out and rides around the arena?
Yeah.
So everyone's fighting and scrapping, all these little events are happening, and the players have to try to adjust to the surroundings and try and beat the other team. You know, add a bit of excitement there. You know, random buffs get thrown in by the crowd. You know, and you get like some bonus damage or a heal or all sorts of stuff.
If there's no new PvP content coming out, then I'm extremely worried for the state of the game. It doesn't seem like they're even trying anymore. I can't understand why, because it's alienating half of the player base, from what I can see.
It's a bit, but like as I was saying before, my thoughts, a bit of conspiracy theory here, but you know, the less they do with PvP and WoW, so people want to play with other players versus competitive, will push them to their newer titles.
Yeah.
You know, Heroes of the Storm, Overwatch hype, unintentional Hearthstone. Like when they released Hearthstone, they didn't want it to be competitive. Now it's got this huge competitive scene.
Yeah.
You know, Diablo with the seasons and things like that. So if they do less in WoW, they can more focus on, because it's way easier to balance PvE than PvP. So maybe they're just freaking fed up and they're just sick of it. It's like, oh well, we've tried for 10 years, we fucking suck. So you know, we'll just get rid of it and they'll all leave and go buy our other game. Yeah,
it's a shame really, because a lot of players have gained kind of inspiration from watching the big PvPers like Swifty.
I'm one of them, mate.
Yeah.
You know, I started when I was 19, and you know, back then we had Eric's and Drake Dog, and they weren't compared to today's standards of competitive play, that's all we had, you know. They had the sweet Disturb music, and as a kid, I was like, I want to be Drake Dog, so I made an undead warlock, and I went out there and I tried my hardest to win, and I got my ass kicked. Then he released a new video, then I'll be like straight back out there, getting my ass kicked. But I tried, and you had those PvP heroes that you wanted to aspire to.
Yeah, and like for the streaming community, most of the big streamers, they're all PvPers. And I can't imagine many of them sticking around for 6.2 if there's no new content.
Yeah, it is rough and unfair.
Yeah.
I'll say. I'm going to use the word. I'm all for PvE content. Don't get me wrong. I love the story. I love the characters, but it's just unfair to build something to such a state to just drop it.
Yeah.
Like that. You know, it's just absolutely disgusting.
You know, people spend years kind of getting good at their classes, developing a fan base for their PvP
Not even that,
content
teams,
and stuff.
man.
Yeah, teams.
You know, they've been playing with the same guys for fucking 5 years.
Yeah.
You know, and just to throw it all away just because Blizzard just couldn't be asked. To be honest, that's what it feels like. Just couldn't be asked. It's like, fuck it. We'll just make PvE content, garrisons. They'll come back every 4 hours to click on the button. Yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah, my only hope is that the PvP content's possibly been missed in this data mined stuff, or it hasn't been announced yet. Yeah. They have to release something, surely.
We can always hope.
Heirlooms. A new Lightforged heirloom. Okay.
Heirloom, bro.
Yeah. I call it heirloom because I'm English and I'm fucking retarded.
Oh, okay. And I'm Aussie, mate. It's heirloom.
I'm an Aussie. It's heirlooms.
New Lightforged heirloom plate armor. Pieces have been added for a helm, chest, leg, and complete intellect plate set.
Oh, there's the PvP content. You have to go to the Gurubashi arena.
Hey, don't miss it.
Get your heirlooms.
That right there. Take Gurubashi Arena, make it a fucking BG. 10 on 10.
Yeah.
Done. I would queue for that shit on the hour. Like, guaranteed. Just simple, fun. You get in there, you smash face, you can queue as tank, DPS, fuck it. Go nuts. We don't need capture the flag, fucking take this tower, take that tower, run around, stand here, stand there. Red is dead. Everyone knows that.
Apex's crystals no longer have a cap. How exciting! Yes!
Thank you, Jesus. My prayers have been answered.
How often do you do the Apex's crystals dailies?
I haven't done one since January.
I think I'd done one. I think I'd done it for the first week of launch, and then that was it. I was just fucking bored.
What blows me away? I'm going to throw this at you. When you hit 100, right, you get your garrison mission, like your little campaign, and you get to go to the Apex's Crystal daily grinding area and do those little missions where you get to go to the wardrobe, go into costume, and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wasn't that the fucking daily?
No idea.
I would happily do that over filling a friggin' redundant bar every day by killing mobs.
And
like, what the hell?
The rewards aren't really that great for it either, so no one's really going to care about that.
One, maybe
10
I don't
people.
know. Like my partner, right? My missus.
Yeah.
She raids, and she's into heroics and all that stuff. She's not quite mythic level raiding, but she's got fairly good gear. She hasn't spent a single Apex's Crystal on anything.
Yeah.
Apart from her rerolls. That's all it's fucking there for.
It's
like,
just that.
So you gotta grind. You gotta tell me you gotta grind like 15,000 of these things to get a heroic quality item.
Yeah.
Alright, you know how to fix it instantly? The Apex's Crystal gear looks unique.
Yeah.
So even in that way, it has some transmog quality.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it doesn't. It looks like shit. It looks like the same.
It's just the standard blue drop shit that you see everywhere.
Yeah, it's like heroic dungeon gear, isn't it? Essentially.
Yeah, basically. Like but if they just added nice little crystally looking Apex's looking gear, it's some form of incentive to people to pick it up for some transmogs they might want to do. You're like, it's that simple.
Yeah. Achievements. The Explosion Mission Master achievement no longer requires... okay.
Yes! Fuck yeah!
I've been waiting for that.
Damn! Screw all that other stuff. This!
So, the rest of it just looks like class changes.
One, I'd like to point out one, though. Blackout Kick. Nerf.
Did it need enough? So I'm not sure about it.
I've never got my ass kicked by a monk, I'll tell you that one. You know, I fought one, and they've never, like, put me into the ground like a fucking frost DK, but, you know, that's neither here nor there.
I thought they were in a good place in PvP anyway. They're not too OP. Aspect of the fox has been removed.
Everything's on the move anyway. You can do aim shot while moving.
Yeah.
Literally, the only thing you use Aspect of the Fox for is raiding, of course, like movement sections, but all the classes have Spirit Walk, like, they have their own ways to move and cast. Aim shot you can do in the move. The only thing they had was power shot and their new level 100 talent, focus shot, I believe it is, which no one fucking takes in PvP anyway. So
talents, that's a nerf.
They nerfed explosive shot. This one here, right here, barrage, no longer hits invisible. You have no idea how annoying it is when you're in a BG and a fucking hunter just sprays his little jizz sack all over the fucking area and just hits you while you stealth.
I know, I've been playing a feral druid recently and it does my fucking head in. I'm like, fuck hunters.
I've gone through this, man, just fists through monitor. Just it's unreal. You know, I've hit the kids, I've hit my dog. You know, all Blizzard's fault. It's fucking unreal.
So that's a good change. So that looks like it's pretty much it so far.
Apart from the, we'll scroll down to the bottom and have a look at the Warlock.
Buff to Corruption. Nerf to Shadow Bolt.
Yep. Demonology.
Buff, Demonology. Nerf. Holy shit, that's a lot of nerfs.
Yeah.
A Demonology OP?
I don't think. Like, I think Hunters and DKs are like flavor of the month. Waffle fucking poon, crazy good right now, right? And everyone's been saying that, the imbalance and stuff. Even Arcane Mages could like 3-hit people, but still, balance issues aside. But it's like you go to Arena, and it's just the lower levels like MMR or IM, you know, around 1600, 1800, whatever it is, just casual.
Yeah.
It's just 100 DK, 100 DK, 100 DK, 100 DK, DK Rogue, 100 DK, 100 DK. I saw one Warlock yesterday, and I played for about 4 hours. One. And it was destruction, and he just basically imploded.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Demonology's pretty competitive in PvE right now, so that's probably why it's getting a nerf.
That's the problem. They balance. That's what I was saying. They're just sick of balancing for PvP and just balancing around PvE now. Fuck, who cares what it's like in PvP?
Yeah.
Just deal with it.
It's like what I said in my video yesterday. What balance works for raiding doesn't necessarily work for PvP at all.
Yeah, but like, so they got this whole new thing, right? With the gear.
Yeah.
So you go into a BG and all your stats and stuff all level out and you get upgrades and degrades and stuff. Why the fuck can't they just... Your DK does this in BGs?
I don't know.
So
It'd be
your Obliterate does this in BGs. Your Frost Strikes does this in BGs.
So it's balanced separately?
Yeah, so you just have your PvP balance, and then because you're in a battleground, it doesn't affect your PvE at all.
That's exactly what I was thinking before as well.
It's instanced for the BGs and the arenas. They're doing it right now. Look, we'll go up here. We'll go to Frost DK. Obliterate damage has increased by 20%, but deals only 80% of normal damage against player-controlled targets. Okay. So why can't they do it with a lot of abilities? So instead of nerfing this Warlock, 25 should be like less damage outside of BGs. Unless there was a problem, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I'll ask the audience, any Demonology Warlocks that play PvP, or is there any issues right now with the Demonology being overpowered? And if not, then why he's copying such a just horrible nerf like that? That's all their moves. That's not like one move, that's everything.
I'm pretty sure Warlocks are pretty bad in general in PvP right now anyway, aren't they?
We've been mushrooms for a lot of years. Like, Warlock's close to me heart. I've had him, as I said, I was 19, saw Drake Dog, made my little Destruction Warlock. Played it through. They were absolute garbage to Kings, to garbage again, to good, to garbage.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I don't know, it just doesn't have the feel, I guess.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So I suppose we should start wrapping this up, I guess.
I got rant for hours. I'm pretty pissed off.
Yeah, so
let's go. Remember, this is just a preview. Like, it's changes.
Yeah,
change.
we can only hope that there's a bit more for the PvP side of things. But in terms of raiding and PvE, I think that people will probably be quite happy with the Mythic Dungeons and the fucking 100 boss raid tier that we've got coming out.
Yeah, the new McDonald's dungeons.
Yeah.
Always good. Those extra patties. Can't go wrong. And the raids, if they put it into quarters, I reckon that'd be pretty. Like, you got your reanimated Manaroth, Archimond, Gorfine.
Whereabouts is that?
Yeah. You go to the new raid, Hellfire Citadel. Second thing, you got Kilrog Deadeye, Monstrous Gorfine, reanimated Manaroth, and Archimond.
How the fuck can we find a reanimated Manaroth? And how are we going to kill Archimond?
Dude, Gul'dan got to 700 first aid, mate. You have no idea. We could have his jumper cables, bro. Come on.
Kilrog. He's a hero.
Dude, I've played for a lot of years, man. I've taken so many axes to the face, and I'm still here. My character's still kicking. Same deal. Just takes a bit longer because, he's a big dude. Spirit res, takes a bit longer.
So it's all looking good for the PvE side of things. I'm not sure if I'm not sure what content there is outside of raiding. It doesn't look like there's too much from the looks of it. Possibly more.
Well, they got Talon Jungle. Let's hope it's like a nice, fun, instanced questing daily hub. You know.
We got the end part of the legendary ring, so hopefully we can collect more shit to finish it off.
Yeah. Because that's fun.
Yeah.
It's exciting stuff. I do the same thing on the daily, going picking up dog shit in the yard, I don't get anything for it.
So that's pretty much it. So, what are your thoughts overall on this patch? Will it be positive overall or negative?
Well, I'm gonna talk because I'm more of a PvPer. My PvE's gone. Like I'd raided back early WoW.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold my breath for now, and hopefully they add some stuff. But pretty happy for the changes they've done for the PvE side of things. You got a new zone, you got a new raid, you got a new garrison thing.
Yeah.
Woohoo! What was that other one? The the Spirit of Harmony vendor.
Oh yeah.
No longer. Yeah. Okay. So you got
and
that as well.
the no cap on a PIXL crystals.
Yes. You can't forget that one.
Can't wait for that.
Yep. But the PvP, I think we'll just hope and pray they surprise us.
Yeah. And,
something.
And if they don't add anything, then to me it's
there'll be
just
keep tuned, everyone. There'll be a rant video on my channel. Mazza will be very upset.
Yeah. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you. Fucking outros.
Bloopers. Put it at the end of your outro. Blah.
Yeah. Right.
Right. Now you're nervous.
Yeah, no, I'm totally done goofed. Yeah, so that's fuck it. So that's it for this video, guys. Go check out Big Matty's channel, as he does some pretty cool WoW content, and let me know in the comments what stuff of 6.2 you like and what you're looking forward to, and stuff that you want to see and what you're not looking forward to. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.